Each of those components that Excel by 5 looks at, the health, the parent involvement, the community, as well as the education, you have to have all of those to have a healthy early childhood that will lead to a prosperous adult.
Excel by 5 is a tool that a community can adopt or embrace that will allow that community to provide for its youngest citizens.
The idea behind it is something that can translate to communities no matter where you are. People coming together for our children. As the prosecutor in the youth court, you see that there are gaps that people don't, things that people don't have, and Excel by 5 actually address those needs that we are lacking in the community.
Our children are the future of business, and investing now will absolutely pay off in the future.
It pretty much says that we have a commitment that we're going to work to make sure that this child can perform or excel by the age of 5. That means going in, working with parents, working with daycares and schools to ensure that everyone is pretty much have the same goals, the same vision, understanding what's necessary for a child in the early years to be successful.
One of our communities in our area is a certified retirement community, and so folks are sort of familiar with that. And so then we just explain to them that this is a similar process for a community to reach a certification status.
It's been wonderful to see these communities, take this on as their own, and take Excel by 5 as their own and develop it.
Companies come to communities and stay in communities because of the education. This is a community where we are helping children to be successful in school.
If you look at it in a broader context, it's also about economic development.
Businesses want to be in a place where the education level is high. If you have children who are prepared for kindergarten, in turn that leaves them prepared for school, in turn that leaves them prepared for high school, and so on.
I support Excel by 5 because I'm very concerned at what happens to a child in a day's time, an 8-hour day, a 9-hour day, when you're away from your child. What kind of brain development is happening with that child? What kind of area or what learning developments is happening with that youngest child in your family or in your community?
What better thing could you do than to help families and young children be successful?
What can we do to make sure that it is a better place for those who come after us? If I had to articulate to another community what they should do concerning Excel by 5, I would say do it.
This is really an exciting time, and Mississippi is starting to take a look at the importance of early childhood. And so for a community to jump on the wagon now would show a sign of interest and also wanting to be a part of something that's really going to make a difference for us at some point in the future. Excel by 5 is a very exciting program, and it's a time to really have influence on the early childhood development during those early years.